So I was born in Winston-Salem. When I was 3 years old, we moved to Buffalo, New York. And then when I was 7, we moved to Baltimore. And then we came back to Charlotte in 2011. My mother and my father, they both did a few years in college, but neither one of my parents actually got a degree. I went to a really good high school, I feel, Butler High School, and that's where I found my actual love for math there. But I always knew that I wanted to get an education, and my parents definitely supported me and my brother on getting an education. When I did graduate, I got into a few colleges, and when we filled out the financial aid, my parents made just enough, but not enough for me to actually pay for school. So I decided to go to community college, and I did a year there. And then my grandmother passed away in 2016, and it was very, very difficult for me. She was a really big support in my life, and going to school and dealing with that, it was just incredibly difficult, and I couldn't do it anymore. So that's why I took a few years off, a few years. I didn't go back to school until 2021, and at that time, I was just paying for CPCC out of pocket. So after I got my associate's degree, I was a nanny, and just having conversations with the parents that I worked for, I was able to figure out, like, this is something that I could do. And yeah, in 2022, I came back, and I really love it here. I felt like this was a place that I could call home. I absolutely love the math department here. They've been absolutely so supportive. I mean, getting a bachelor's degree was just like something that none of my family members have done. It's really just me and my little brother are the ones who have achieved that, so. Last year, I applied for this 1+1 program to pursue your master's degree while also still finishing your undergrad degree. I got in, and I'm pursuing my master's degree in data science. And so after I finish my master's program, I do plan to get my PhD in biostatistics to study maternal health adversities.
I went to early college high school at Rowan Cabarrus Community College, and I chose Charlotte originally because my mom, she's always been there to tell me, like, make sure you go to college, just get the 4 years, get the bachelor's and stuff like that. And on top of that, Charlotte's a good school for finance. I think my finance degree, since it's a real estate concentration, it will allow me to expand my career. And along with that, using the resources that my degree offers in finance, I feel like I'll be able to manage my own business properly, knowing where money should be flowing in and out. UTOP to me was a program that allowed me to really see what college is. It allowed me to see what Charlotte had to offer, the resources they could give to me, along with meeting other students that already experienced 1 to 2 years being at Charlotte. So having their guidance, allowing me to see, like, this is what I should be doing at school, how I should be handling myself, gave me a really big step forward into my college career. The UTOP scholarship gave me the chance to attend UTOP in the first place. I didn't think I'd be able to attend it, but Jatoya Means came to me and offered me the chance to collect that scholarship. It covered everything at UTOP. So it covered not only the full extent of UTOP, but extra to allow me to buy food and spend money at the events that we traveled to. I want to leave an impact at Charlotte. I want to be known for not only as the real estate guy, but also as a person that you can look up to. So I do plan on getting my master's degree in real estate, since Charlotte does have that option. My future plan is to start my own real estate firm in Charlotte, and I also want to start my own volunteer program, which is called the Walk of Charlotte. And what that is just like a tour of the city, stopping at local businesses and allowing people to get a chance of what Charlotte really has to offer.
I come from the Appalachian Mountains in western North Carolina, specifically Bryson City, where I went to high school at Swain County High School. Growing up there, I was the oldest of 8 kids, ranging from me to the youngest, about a 15-year gap. So growing up in a large family, that put a lot of strain on my parents to provide financially and support all of their 8 kids. So when I went to apply for college, they were very supportive of whatever I wanted to do, as long as I was aiming big and going for something that I truly cared about. I started applying and knew that scholarship was going to be a really big factor in where I went to college. UNC Charlotte was the first ones that accepted me. They were reaching out, they were supporting me, and that was when I decided that I should take that leap of faith and trust in them and then hope that the money would come. And sure enough, it did when I got the Martin Scholars Program. And that was a huge relief when I got that email. And it really helped me know that, I was making the right decision to go to a place that I would fit in and, be cared for. The first people to welcome me in were the Martin Scholars Program, through mentors within that program and the faculty, and then also meeting people through the honors program. I was really able to find a support group within that group of people that helped introduce me to UNC Charlotte and grow acclimated to the course load that I was going through as a mechanical engineer in my first year. And then even within the Department of Mechanical Engineering, there's a lot of support between the students and the faculty that came from industry, advisors. Everybody's been very supportive, and there's definitely a sense of community that I wonder if I could have found other places. After graduation, I'm definitely looking forward to entering the industry, specifically within energy. I'm keeping my options open to see where I can have the biggest impact and what would advance my career the quickest. I'm looking forward to seeing what opportunities come my way and see where my career takes me.
My parents raised me about 30 minutes down the road in Concord, North Carolina, right outside of Mount Pleasant. My dad taught here for 42 years. He was a psych professor. My mom was a school psychologist. My brother went here for engineering. My mom got one of her degrees here. And then I came along, and it kind of felt like a no-brainer to come where I grew up. UNC Charlotte has always felt like home to me. When I was in second grade, I was diagnosed with ADHD, and I found my evaluation my freshman year of college. And my heart broke for my little self because I didn't know what was going on. Sometimes labeling or giving a diagnosis can put a child in a box, but what it did for me was it gave me the reason that I was looking for. That experience really made me realize how all kids' brains are different, but once I got that diagnosis, it all made sense, and it made a huge difference, so I wanted to be a part of that for other kids. Receiving the Mebane scholarship, a little bit of a weight off my shoulders, my parents' shoulders. It's been so incredibly rewarding, and it kind of was just the faculty saying, we think you're doing amazing and we want to foster your growth even more. Through the College of Education and my special education program, I've gotten to learn everything I need to know about how to serve children where they are. I just want to help students break down the barriers that are preventing them from moving forward to achieve whatever it is that they want. I want every kid to feel like they have options, that nothing is closed to them. That's what I want to do as a special educator and a future school psychologist. I kind of have interests everywhere throughout education, and I want to go and pursue them all, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it's great to kind of have your hand in every cookie jar possible if that's something that you can do, and I'm blessed to be able to do that. So that's what I will be doing.
If I had to go to college, I knew it wouldn't be because of my parents, because they can't afford it. I ended up starting to run, did really well, but my coach, he thought, Kayla, you should start throwing, you should see what it's like. I was very much against it, but it turned out to be the very thing that led me to UNC Charlotte. I ended up doing really well. The coach reached out to me, and because it was post-COVID, I didn't have the opportunity to visit. So he had just done a video call just showing me the campus, and I just fell in love with it. So that's how I ended up applying. My mother, she was the only one that's like, that's the school that fits you the best. After the offer was finalized from the Charlotte coach, every day she'd be like, come here 49er, or she'd even say, let's go Niners, or if we're leaving the house, she's like, all right, let's go Niners. It was our thing, because immediately I was a 49er. Never been to the place, but I was a 49er. In the beginning, I chose to study biology, but I remember taking Susan Michael in freshman year chemistry. And chemistry was never my forte, but I knew after taking her, it made me curious to to see how well I could do in it. I ended up really liking it. During my time here as an athlete, I'd like to break the discus and the shot put record, and I'm really close, so that's exciting. I'm looking forward to that. So I also just received a internship opportunity at the brewery this summer to work as a quality assurance specialist, which ties into my chemistry background, so that works really well. After I graduate, I want to go pro as a discus or a shot putter, depending on how my college season goes. And I would work as a lab tech or doing research and development. There's just so much I can do with a chemistry degree.
Scholarships have truly helped me to be able to continue my education, and the scholarships definitely help alleviate any stress that I would have had. I was able to focus on school and not have to worry about whether my bills are going to be paid or not.
My scholarship allowed me to be stress-free about money and finances. It allowed me to finish my first semester without having to worry about paying for anything. Usually I would come in making sure I save every dollar possible, but having the scholarship alleviated that stress.
Financially, my scholarship program has definitely taken a very big financial burden off of me. But even beyond that financial support, I've seen how my scholarship program helped set me apart and helped give me the support I needed to land those internships and co-ops.
Receiving $4,000, that's a weight off your shoulders. The scholarship program has allowed me to work more closely with faculty in the Mebane Early Literacy Center, and without that, I wouldn't have been able to get the professional development or the experiences that I have because of it.
My scholarship definitely helped give me peace of mind. It did give me peace of mind because it gave me more space to operate, gave me more space to settle into college, which is not something that a lot of people have to do. Some people work in 2 jobs. I don't have to do that.
For those who have or are considering leaving UNC Charlotte in your estate plan, first and foremost, we'd like to say thank you. You have no idea how much it has truly impacted my life.
Thank you for taking a chance on me. For you to say that I will give this money to people I don't even know and I'll never meet, that's truly special.
You truly made all of this experience possible and gave an opportunity to somebody who wouldn't have had that experience otherwise.
Thank you for leaving that piece of yourself for someone to take and carry and do good in this world.
The girl that had a dream when she was 11 years old was presented with an opportunity that she got to seize at 19. Thank you for seeing that tree that will one day grow from the acorn.
Thank you for supporting me.
Thank you for taking a chance on me.
Thank you for investing in my future.
Thank you for believing in me.
Thank you for leaving a lasting legacy.